Welcome back. Project Co-Pilots continuing on. All right. Bart can't ride if the air and fuel can't mix. So the carbs have to be cleaned. So first step and last step is to get those things out of the bike and get them clean. So we'll just go from there and see what we can do. A couple things not to forget. I do want to make sure we got coolant in this thing prior to running it up to temp. And then once we get it up to temp, we'll do some compression tests there. And I have a good feeling we're going to be looking good. As you can see here, got some repairs to do later. I'm kind of excited to see what I can do with, plastic welder type stuff, or maybe even just some JB Weld plastic stuff. I've used that. It's pretty good stuff. Somebody had tried at one point to throw some fiberglass resin type stuff in there, but hey, whatever works sometimes. So let's get into taking the carbs off. So I usually put a little bit of, I like deep creep. So anytime parts are going to be stuck or anything like that, Seafoam deep creep's been my go-to. So we'll hit it with a little bit of right around the boots there, just to help soak in some. All right. Then the cables are already off here. So we've got the push-pull cables in here. So you're going to have 3 cables hooked up, right? You're going to have your push-pull cables and your choke cable as well. So you'll have 3, okay? All 3 of those need to be disconnected. Usually take, most of these nuts are about 10 millimeter nuts. Nothing crazy. So a 10 millimeter wrench can help pop those right off. So mine are already off. The clamps, the hose clamps here also need to be taken off. So yeah, once the clamps are done, the cables are off. The fuel's already been disconnected right here, so we're good there. Now we should be able just to take these carbs out, pop them off the boots. There we go. And in this case, we're going to have to take off one of the boots to get these out of here because these are not going to go. So 8 millimeter nut on the exhaust. The intake side. I like these little ratcheting wrenches. Super cheap. Nothing crazy, just Harbor Freight. I think this is the Craftsman set. I've got Harbor Freight, but you can get them a bunch of different places. Ratcheting wrenches, just super nice for certain things. So, yep. So we're going to pop these off. Let's get these boots off here. Anybody has any comments or advice, tips, tricks, whatever they are, to soften these things up? They don't, from where I see right now, they don't look cracked or anything, but I'm thinking we'll either need to replace these or try to soften them up some. Maybe not. Maybe once we lube them up with a little silicone or something and they slide right in and that's it. So let's go from there. But yeah, if you have any tips or tricks on that, let me know in the comments. But once we get one of these out of the way, should be able to pop this carb right out and get it over to the workbench. Take a couple more turns. All right. So got the boot out, 2 8 millimeter bolts go through that. Yeah, they look fine. They don't look cracked or anything. They look all right. No cracks, but yeah, maybe we can soften them up though. They're hard as a rock. So, all right. Yep. Any tips, tricks, let me know. All right, now let's get these out of here. Should be as easy as pulling them out, getting some of the cables out of the way. Other than that, here we go. So, carbs are out. We'll take a closer look over on the workbench. All right, so I got back from O'Reilly's. I had to get this set. It's a Titan set. It's the only set I could find locally. Even Harbor Freight and other places didn't even carry it. So, if you look, the JIS Phillips, that's what we're talking about there. JIS does have a standard. It's more of a Japanese standard. The Phillips is more of an American standard. So the reason you have to get this screwdriver, let me show you on the carb. Can you see that screw right there? See how boogered up it is? It's not terrible, but it's pretty nasty. Though that's because somebody in the past has used a Phillips head screwdriver and boogered it up. Same with this one. See that guy there? See how nasty that is? It's starting to round off pretty good. A JIS screwdriver will fit those slots so much cleaner and tighter, which should keep us from stripping these screws. On my last set, I ordered a set of Allen head for my last set of carbs. This one, I'm going to try to use all these. But yeah, see what happens? Hopefully that lighting's good enough for you guys to see that, but pretty rough. So, the JIS screwdrivers. So, different sizes should help quite a bit. So, we got a number 1, a number 2, and a number 3. And that should help get these screws out, get a nice tight bite on them, and hopefully not damage them any more than they already are. So that's the reason. Ran O'Reilly's real quick. It's 25 bucks for this set. Found some cheaper ones on Amazon, but I wanted them right away. So 25 bucks I didn't think was crazy. But now I've got my special screwdrivers for Japanese standard screws on these old Carbs, which I have 2 or 3 more sets of. So I got plenty more carb work to do in the future. So there we go. All right. Makes sense? Hope so. If you have questions, please ask. Maybe I can get you an answer, but I'm sure there's plenty of more people on YouTube that have already talked about all of this, and they could make more sense of it than I can. But it's just a better fit for these screws because they are the standard screw. There is one way to tell as well. If I can, on this guy here, hopefully you can see there is a dot in one of the corners of the screw right there to signify that it is JIS. So hopefully that's coming through. I'll try to maybe get a photo of it up close so you can see it. But yeah, so there is a way to know if the screws are JIS or not. It's that dot. But yeah, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. But yes, much needed. Didn't want to strip any screws, get them to where I can't get them out anymore. I mean, we can always get them out, but I want to reuse these screws if I can. Like I said, I'm trying to get this thing back on the road, right? So that's the goal. All right, so we'll continue on here. I do have the white bucket for one side, green for the other. So we'll do our best there. Got some nastiness down in there. Okay, hopefully you can see that. That gelled up, whatever that is. Looks like just old gas, maybe. And then it looks like the plug over top of the one of the jets was not in the right spot. So, all right, we'll fix that. No problem. All right, so then that's what the inside looks like. So we got our float, got our jets. There's one down in here, jets here. We've got our fuel mixture screw. All right, and then underneath here where this float floats, you've got a float needle, which will seal off the, once this is full, this float will rise up, which is actually upside down, so it'll go this way, and it'll use that little needle and it'll push it closed so you don't get any more fuel coming in. Now I'm going to be on the lookout for main nozzles that are no longer made. So, recap. All right, extractor tool, got it. $6, got it. Broke, first one. Had to drill it out, tap it out from the other side. Had to drill out all the way past where it's threaded in. Once I got all the threads gone, then it was just sitting in there, corroded in. This nastiness. And so yeah. Then just drilled it out straight as I could. Trying not to hit the threads, which I don't think I did. If I did, it was minimal. So got that. And then if you had a drill press and stuff, you could do this way easier, but I do not. But yeah, so once I got it drilled out enough, I was able to punch it through where the nozzle sticks through the carb body. And there's some brass in here, which will come out in the ultrasonic cleaner. But ultimately, the nozzle holes, they don't look like I widened them too much. I'm not sure what that dimension is, but carb body looks fine. It's flush. It's not knurled. As long as those nozzles stick through the other side, that should be good. So, off to find those nozzles, ultrasonic clean this some more, and we are in business. So, I think hardest part's done. Well, second to last hardest part. Now it's finding those nozzles. Other than that, good to go. I don't think even if I cleaned these, we're still going to have issues. There's still going to be issues. And I think that's what happened. Because I remember having stator issues a long time ago, and I kept thinking they were stator issues, but they were carb issues. So once I got Larry's carb book and cleaned them, now we're good. Now I've not had any issues following Larry's book, really understanding them and cleaning them much better. But understanding the importance of the passages, the holes, the cleanliness. Now, I'm wondering if they ever even had a stator problem, because these haven't been touched. Granted, they set for a long time, but I mean, these haven't been touched. So yeah, lots of brass. That's good. Not a lot of metal, few little aluminum pieces, nothing crazy. All right. I'm sure somebody with a machine shop could do a lot better than I can, but we're done. We've got them. They're ready to be cleaned. I don't even know if I'm going to take them apart now. As long as I can shoot air and carb cleaner through all these tubes, why risk the linkages not going back together or something breaking? I had a piece break on my last carb set, had to buy another one and replace it. It was just the throttle linkage that held the cable in. So had to take apart another set to replace that piece. So why risk it? We'll clean these up, clean them up, and go from there. So excited. The big step. Once again, tips and tricks for if you do it different. Somebody that doesn't have a machine shop, what would you do? How would you do it? I mean, obviously, I think starting with the extractor tool is the right thing to do. But in this case, it broke and made it even harder. So maybe drilling's the route to go. Even though I know that I can't find these nozzles. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So anybody out there can help me find those main nozzles. I'll try to put a screenshot of the part number on the screen and what we're looking for, and let me know. All right. Thanks, everybody.